Alright. And we're alive. Proof of life. Bitches. Still here. So, what do we talk about? What do we talk about? We talk about the same old bitches that are doing the same old things. I only asked about 30 seconds. We can talk about it, I guess. It only lasts about 30 seconds. Ah. Ooh, shit. Shit.
Did you drop it again?
I dropped it. I dropped it. Yo, dude, so like I rolled this big old doobie and I've dropped it twice now. I'm a fuck up. I'm a fuck up smoker. You hear my dog is sighing. Like, dude, that's a come on. Even my dog is like, dude, get your shit together. Okay. So beep. Beep beep. Beep beep beep.
Beep beep, it's a Jeep. We have a Nissan though.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I
Totally
like my
foreign.
Nissan.
Totally fucking foreign.
I
So
like my Nissan though. Fuck off. She's been good to us.
I tell you, for 2019, we had it a year after. That bitch has been great.
A year and a half. No, 2 years because we got her in 21. But
Oh, it was too.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, yeah,
she's been good to us.
she has definitely been good to us. So don't knock foreign vehicles.
Luckily, I bought the extended warranty.
Yo, you fuckers remember getting those? You remember getting those calls? Seriously, you remember getting those fucking calls? We just want to contact you about your extended warranty. Dude, it was all fun and games till we actually had until we actually had a fucking extended warranty.
But no, not until they kept calling and calling and calling, and we have a recording of it.
And Colin, and Colin,
and calling some more.
we
And
do actually have a recording of
I
it.
do. I've had a few phone calls, but nothing like we used to until I was like, "Yo, do you want my warranty person's phone number?" And now, now I work with them all. That's even better.
That is the best part.
And I'm gonna buy another extended warranty because I don't want a car payment, another car payment higher than what I already have. So I think we've decided to not trade her in. And I mean, we've been driving her since 2021, so we've had her for a bit. But I do want a Rock Creek because it's like a Jeep, but not a Jeep.
Gotta have that Rock Creek. It is.
It's a little beefier.
Can't really fucking describe it any other way. It's like a Jeep, but it's not a Jeep.
Beep beep.
It's beefier.
But I don't want that car payment. And not for nothing, before we got the Pathfinder, we had a Rogue. um, and I loved my Rogue, but our 11-year-old at the time was like popping out of the back seat with his height, and the bank actually approved me. You fucking retards for a loan for a car, and I was like, score. And you know what? They actually had it. They had told us that there had been actually like 2 or 3 other people that day that had applied for the same vehicle, and the banks turned them down. So, you know, I feel like that was maybe a sign. I don't like the color red, but apparently the color red likes us. So we have a red Pathfinder. Um, And I do want a Rock Creek. I'm sorry, Red Pathfinder, but I do. I want a Rock Creek. Not a red one. But I want a Rock Creek. Because they're pretty and they're beefy. But I don't want that car payment. And our Rogue, we owned outright. So when we got Pathfinder, we got a car payment. And the car payment now would be like more than my lot rent for my trailer park trailer.
That's
Like,
fucked
you know?
up. And it would
So,
too. It would be like way more of a fucking payment. Like way more.
pardon my
So-
voice, I can't talk.
Part of the bullshit has to do with like the feds, the federal interest rate. So that's like jack fucking sky high, and that has not come down.
One bank
So-
approved us, but only for like 30 grand. What the fuck is 30 grand? That's another Rogue.
Yeah.
And they do make a Rock Creek
So
version of
if
the
you're
Rogue,
in the interest of
but-
like finding a fucking car and everything and blah blah blah, just know that the federal interest rates have not changed. They are definitely fucking sky high. And you're looking at anywhere from like 700 to 850 for a decent vehicle anyways. With good credit. Also. So that's what sucks the most about it. That really does. That's what sucks the most about it. Oh shit, you lit a fucking joint. Hell yeah.
What are you talking about? But yeah, I want a Rock Creek.
I want a Rock Creek too.
I'm working on that. Just trying to get my payment down a little bit. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Think I'm missing Tractor Supply. And I finished my
Daisy's a
bottle of
girl.
Buffalo Blue. And I might be dying, I might not be dying. My husband might be a single dad. So yeah, I'm talking like
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like
not gonna talk about that. Yes. Yeah, there's lots of shit. Proof of life, right?
Yeah.
So there's proof of life, obviously, here and now. Might not last forever though.
Actually, since how we're live right now, and maybe even if nobody's listening now, they might listen later. My son, my first son, Cooper, like 80,100% needs to stay with Bill. Just in case anybody's listening,
We are
you gotta figure out all those legalities.
going to go in the process of figuring out how he can be legally mine, but can't fall in the wrong hands. So.
Whether it's Bill, my sister, my brother. And my brother and I, we don't speak real much. Real much. Holy fuck. A lot. We don't talk. His wife doesn't like us. And that's okay. Whatever. That's our problem, not my problem. That's not our problem. We've made peace with the universe on that problem. So that's her problem, her personal life issue. But
Oh shit! Hang on a second. My bad. Brock Burgonian. Definitely want to give you a shout out.
what up?
Sorry, dude. Completely. I actually haven't not actually looked at chat or anything until now. So I do apologize. This is just a fuck, I don't even really know. What is this?
What? Which is what? What is?
It is what it is.
I'm totally gonna pronounce this incorrectly. Sunan Soul. Seoul? I don't know. I'm Irish, but I can't pronounce it because, I mean, I don't really have much life experience with my Irish heritage, so I don't really know how to pronounce it. But I live on the Canadian border, so I do know how to pronounce C'est la vie. It is what it is. That is life. Such is life. Yeah. C'est la vie. I guess maybe that's gonna go on the other wrist. I had another tattoo that I kind of wanted. Also, yeah.
Speaking of tattoos, though, we're going to be getting tattoos here pretty
Oh
soon.
Jesus! We gotta wait for those New York State refund tax to hit. Oh, tax refund. I've had my dude. Did I have like half a bottle? Was there like half a bottle of that left?
Of what?
My Buffalo Blue. I was just about to call it Blue Buffalo, but it's Buffalo Blue.
Oh,
There was like half a bottle of that left, wasn't there? I haven't been to work in like 3 days. That's the crazy that I did go to work on Monday. And I left because my manager said, go to the emergency room. So I haven't been to work, since I left Monday morning to go to the emergency room from work. And I probably shouldn't have drank, but I'm just like, fuck it. Because what's it gonna do? Maybe the vodka will help.
I'm a
whatever
firm believer
fucking
if you
viral
ingest
bacterial bullshit's
vodka,
going on.
that's alcohol. So,
Yeah. And I'm messaging with my brother, who's had the same fucking phone number. My brother, whose wife doesn't like us. And I'm pretty sure I'm drunk. And we did FICO, so there's that. And I don't have my teeth in. Welcome back.
proof of motherfucking life.
This is
Holy
why you love
shit.
me, right?
Yeah, I absolutely love you. I absolutely love you.
At least I'm a cute hot mess.
You are. Yeah, liar.
Liar. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's Marilyn Monroe. Yeah.
Oh.
Happy birthday,
Mr. President. Happy
Happy
birthday to
to
you. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Hmm.
Oh, and this motherfucker's just vodka makes me mean, but like, what the fuck?
So far, so good. I will say.
Oh. So, for real though, like I messaged my brother. I'm gonna go back in the message. I'm currently typing, but I gotta go back. Because what really do you say to someone who at one point you guys were like puking with each other on the side of the road? And you have keys to each other's apartments because one lives on one side and one lives on the other side of the building. And you spend like all your time with. So like what do you say to someone who you at one point were really, really close to? And then boom, Bitches don't like each other.
That's a good question.
Mofos marry bitches that don't like bitches in the family. And I get it, whatever. Like, not for nothing. Like, there's been issues between my husband and my sister, and I'm still obviously clearly, like, I 100% support my fucking husband because he is my family. So, like, I get it. My brother has a wife, and that's his family.
That's a conundrum.
And you protect your family from your family. So, like, I get it, whatever. But his wife's a fucking retard, and she's an only child. So yeah, whatever. So anyway, you have a good relationship with your brother, and you live in the same city, and he's really the only family there that you have, and you're really really close. And in the last 10 years, yep, Jack's 10, you really don't have that relationship anymore because of his wife, and people want to be retarded. So how do you say, hey, I might be dying, my 15-year-old needs your number, because on the off chance that I die and they try and make him go with his biological father's family and not with the man that has raised him for the last 15 years alongside myself. So yeah, we're there.
That's a conundrum.
That's a conundrum, and my brother literally just took it all in stride.
So that's a definite whole lot of proof of life right there.
Hi, I'm here. I'm alive at the moment. I have not been given a death sentence.
Not yet.
But the common cold could, yes, kill me. So we're at that point in our life, and I'm only 45, and he's only 44. And our kids are 15, 12, and 10. And our 10 and 12-year-old are biologically his, and my 15-year-old is not. However, I was, 4.5 months?
Yeah.
5 months at the most when you and I got together.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Mwah. Love you.
I love you too. It's not always rainbows and sunshine.
No, it's not.
And what sucks though is what for the last 2-3 years I've kind of been chalking up to perimenopause and not going to see a doctor. It's not perimenopause. And now I gotta figure it all out even more because I'm ready to go talk to a doctor and be like, hey, okay, yep, I finally need to see a therapist. I finally need medication because I'm a perimenopause and it's not perimenopause. So at this point in the game, we are trying to figure out how to make my 15-year-old safe with my. Nope, we're not legally married, but after 15 years, yes, we are husband and wife. And we are now going to have to figure out the process for him to legally adopt my 15-year-old. Even if that includes having to get a marriage license, which, you know what? Again, 15 freaking fucking years. And all the shit that we have been through. It's crazy that we do actually have to go get a fucking marriage license.
I'm just gonna take
it. Blood work done to get a marriage license.
I'm gonna take a quick shout out and say, I'm sorry, but
I just hijacked this shit.
Fuck you, Cooper. Anyways,
yeah, but that's really
love you, buddy.
And he does, and that's what's crazy is that even though I do have a sister that would freaking fight tooth and nail, that tooth and nail would be her fighting for him to go to her and not to my husband, Bill. And again, I'm not against that aspect of it because at least he would still be with my family. But Bill is 100% his father and his family, and that's where he belongs. And I know that in the end, I 100% would like to hope and think that my sister would honor that. Um, Bill and my sister are non speaking terms, but I would like to think that they both would be able to, you know, get that shit situated. But in the end, I'm still figuring out, trying tomorrow, I'm going to start the legal process to figure it out for Bill to be able to be on paper Cooper's father legally. Um, because I know in the end, he's going to raise him the way that I am. And again, like, it sucks that we're fucking only 45 and 44 and
It
we're thinking of
does.
this. I can tell you that, again, I just hijacked his shit because I don't know what he started, why he wanted to start it, and it may have been all of this just. And because we had shit to get out, um, my mom died like 14 years ago, right? 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And she she was actually like 8 days away from turning 63, which was the age that my grandfather died. Um, and my mom did have thyroid issues. My mom did not have Graves' disease. My mom had, I think, the Hashimoto's. I'm not really 100% sure, but I do believe she had her thyroid taken out. She had that big, crazy scar across her neck. Um, and my sister does have thyroid issues as well. And it's my understanding of the Graves' disease. I guess grave isn't really a great word. It's pretty grave.
Not really.
um,
Yeah, not really.
So it is a little bit, even though that, and I know I'm not saying the other word right either, the Hashimoto's, whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. They're very similar to each other. But I guess Graves' disease would probably be a little bit more grave than Hashimoto's. So unfortunately, at this stage in the game, we're thinking about some of those things that we have to do to make sure that our one son is taken care of for Bill, with Bill.
Make sure he stays with me.
And I have to go have some biopsies done. And, like, again, similar to my mom, where she was on a lot of different medications, the thyroid medication does kind of fuck with your liver. So,
yeah, and come to find out, when you have Graves' disease and you have a cold, which actually goes, by the way, hand in hand, when you have a cold, it affects your Graves' disease, and your Graves' disease affects your cold. And apparently, there's certain medications, cold medications, that you can't take. So Sudafed. There's other medications as well. So just a heads up on that. Like, if you have that, you should be very careful. Pay attention. Pay attention to what you take beforehand, as far as like cold medicine, because you don't want to like further damage yourself or anything like that. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. So literally,
that was the eye opener. I didn't know that. I absolutely did not know that.
This diagnosis
Honestly,
has
I didn't
come
until you. I didn't know anything about Graves' disease at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
and
be
that's the
perfectly
thing.
honest.
Apparently, it's something you always have, but it can. It's dormant.
It's autoimmune.
It's an autoimmune disorder that attacks the thyroid, and of course, the thyroid like wreaks havoc on literally everything in your body. There's symptoms that I've had that co-in-line with like nerve damage that I'm supposed to have surgery for, which is like an 8 to 9 week recovery, and who has time for that? Um, there's symptoms that I've had that again 100% line up with perimenopause, which runs in my family. Um, everyone is like we're a chunky family.
Hobbits.
We're not
Hobbits.
hobbits. But like we're a chunky family, but like out of nowhere when we were living in Buffalo, I lost like literally like half a fucking person. Um maybe 3/4 of a person, and I was the smallest I've ever been in my life, like even when I was like fucking 15. Um there's certain like lately in the last 5 6 years, irritability, moodiness, sleeplessness, night sweats, hot flashes, again, perimenopause. Um, like there's just
And
muscle
really,
weakness. Again, I have severe nerve damage from like different 1C to like it's freaking insane. And again, supposed to have surgery, but like there's different all these different symptoms that have fallen into all these other categories, and I've had blood work over the years and nothing has shown anything at all. Like even during pregnancies. Horrible Mountain Dew drinker. Yes, I'm a Mountain Dew addict. Yep, I have a problem. So I've taken 4 gestational diabetes tests. I've gone in for 2 of them with a Mountain Dew in my fucking hand. And my blood work shows normal. So, yep, okay. And unfortunately, my mom had diabetes. So, yes, especially the last 10 years, Bill has been on my ass about my Mountain Dew habit, my sugar intake, and I unfortunately did have a horrible Stewart's chocolate ice cream habit. And quite frankly, the only reason I haven't had like Stewart's ice cream in like 3 weeks is because the dairy, it causes phlegm, which causes me to cough, which causes me to throw up, and I'm not trying to do that. But I have laryngitis to go with the asthmatic bronchitis that I've had since November. So the ice cream feels really good in my throat, but I haven't had it. Fun fucking times, let us tell you. Can I go with? We have a 15-year-old who, and I guess now they don't put, it's no longer ADD and ADHD. Again, pardon my crack in my voice for hijacking Bill's fucking life. But he let me have alcohol, and here we go. Our 15-year-old, again, more ADD than ADHD. A 12-year-old who is the middle child and the only girl, who also has some severe mental health issues. And then a 10-year-old who is ADHD and on the spectrum and thinks he's fucking Spider-Man. Literally. Because with great power comes great responsibility, right?
yes. Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's why I tease him.
So, we have a lot of fucking character in this trailer.
Love you.
Me too.
Mwah.
Oh, the fucking character.
Yep.
So, like, we're just trying to get through every fucking day. I'm still trying to type a message to my brother, whose wife fucking can't stand us. And that sucks.
So ultimately, I'm trying to plan a way if anything does happen to her.
To go to Florida so we can get Cooper.
Yeah. So nobody can take the boy away from me. Because he's mine. I changed his diapers. He's mine. I took care of him when he was sick. And she knows that. I took his temperatures. I gave him medicine. I nurtured him. I changed his diapers. That boy's mine.
He puked in your mouth?
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, fuck. I did not want to remember that one. You son of a bitch.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
And he actually did pee in my mouth.
But I mean, hey, Jackson puked or shit on me, so there's that.
Yeah. Comes with parenthood, man. It really does. It's not something you want to exactly like cherish or remember or anything. But it comes with parenthood. It really does. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Where I don't remember what what appointment we had, but maybe it was just like a pediatrician fucking appointment. I don't know. But I literally just changed him. And we were loading the other two up in the car, I think, and he fucking shit again. And so we went back into the house apartment because we were in PA. And oh, the fuck over me. And that's fucking life. Like life just sits on you. Like
Yup.
literally.
That's kind of what I was
Literally.
thinking. It was a metaphor. Like yep.
And
Just kind of got to deal with it.
it's crazy because him and I lived completely different worlds, but yet both had our own forms of trauma.
Because we're not that far age, but we were only like counties apart.
Yeah, even crazier.
That's what's weird.
Even crazier.
We were only a couple counties
the
apart.
motorcycle club connection too. Like that's even crazier.
Yep.
So Mr. Clean, if you're out there, I'm Cheryl Dame's daughter. She rode with Lee and Lemoy. I don't know who William Gray rode with, but he was out in the Rochester Syracuse area. But either way, like it's crazy to think that like we were only like one county separate, like between the two of us, because Franklin County was between the two of us, away from each other.
Plus,
and again, I fucking hate him every day. I love him every fucking day. And I do, like, I do. I hate, like, there's, because we both have our own shit, and we both think that, like, we've got it taken care of, and we don't really, like, in the end, have it taken care of. It's like those band-aids that you rip off. So, all three of our kids are in counseling. Because we weren't given those exact coping skills growing up. We don't properly cope. We don't properly communicate. I grew up in a single parent household. He grew up in a household with two parents who had a dog that went to the bar to tell them when it was time to come home because the dogs were babysitting them. Like that's so we didn't. We weren't given those skills, and we don't, because we don't necessarily 100% have those skills. We haven't been able to teach our children how to have those skills. And that's yeah, like that is life for us. And every day, even though we both think the other one isn't necessarily fighting for the other and for the family, we both are in our own way. Um, at least in my personal opinion, because I know that there's times that he thinks I'm not there for the fight, and I know that I think that he's not there for the fight. But I see where he's fighting, but he doesn't necessarily see where I'm fighting. But he's a bipolar motherfucker.
Conundrum. It's a conundrum. Yes.
And that's why our kids are in counseling.
Well, we're doing what we can
We are.
with whatever avenues that we have. Anyways.
That's, yeah. We weren't given those.
Big shout out to
Yeah.
Mom, because she does do a lot more. Dad just kind of goes to work and, that whole thing. So, Mom does everything else. So, big shout out.
Thank you. And it sucks, like, when he has to. We were at the dinner table last night, and I know I'm slaying my words right now. I don't want my teeth in. I whispered into my phone, not yours. Him and I have not had this in a really long time.
Yeah.
So, if you're listening or if you're going to go back and listen, thank you. Because I guess in the end, it would technically be a form of therapy for us. 15-year-old last night said something shitty about dinner. And I'm at the point where I went to the hospital on Monday. My husband spent all day on his feet in a stressful situation at work on Monday. And I come home and I fixed dinner. And I did it before my husband could even be like, hey, I got it. On Tuesday, great day. I get to stay home and I get to sleep because the doctor's like, nope, stay home. I want you to rest. Okay, cool. I immediately go to cook dinner as soon as I get home from picking my husband up. And I didn't, again, give him a chance to fucking do anything. Wednesday, same situation. And he says something to the kids because one of the kids, the 15-year-old, is literally like, oh, this tater tot tastes like dirt, motherfucker. I didn't make chicken Alfredo. I didn't make spaghetti. I didn't make hamburger macaroni soup. I literally opened up a fucking bag of tater tots and some fucking ground burger. Like, I didn't do anything to tater tots. I didn't make those. How the fuck are you gonna complain about tater tots? At least not the burgers that I actually had to fucking do something with. And he's literally like, yo, your mom, like, basically, like, beat me to the kitchen. And it's crazy because we have these conflicts and we're both thinking about each other and their hardships throughout the day. And all I did yesterday was sleep on my couch at home while my husband was on his feet all day at work. So there's those things that, like, because of all the different kid shit, you don't think about. You don't realize that the other person is necessarily thinking about you in their own way. And even though you're sitting here going through your own shit, you are still ultimately thinking about somebody else. And you're trying to make their day a little bit easier. And that's kind of one of those things that we're trying to teach the kids. Love you.
Yeah, I love you. I love you.
I love you too. Mwah.
I'm really glad you
Fucking
said that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Like, I know that I'm an asshole, but I'm an asshole because
We're
of
both
how
assholes to each other. But
we
thank you.
become. You're welcome. Like, there's different things, and it sucks with your different, like, with your own different mental health issues.
I know.
And when you both think that you have your shit under control, but, like, you don't actually have your shit under control. And at the end of the day, I know he's a bipolar motherfucker. And I still love that bipolar motherfucker. And that's why we don't always each other see what the other one actually does for each other. We are each thinking about our own. I'm constantly doing this for that person. I'm constantly doing this for that person. And we don't actually see what that person is actually doing for us. Because we're always focused on what we're doing. And people get bitter, sorry, no teeth. And we're each dealing with our own. I gotta say, I don't really actually have a lot of stress at work anymore. That's the one area of my life. Minus the fact that I work with my sister, so sometimes like personal shit and work shit. But I know that you, my husband, are dealing with stressful shit at work. And no matter what I have going on, I do still see what you are dealing with throughout the day. And we're all fucking crazy. And that fucks everything up. But I do try to do certain things to try to make things not as stressful.
Love you.
I love you too. And that's, you know what, in my opinion, like that's.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Gotta come to a compromise. And that's what it's all about. Thank
Life.
you. I love
I
you.
love you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what it is, man. I don't know. Proof of life.
You know what? I just kind of said, like, literally, we're sitting here, and neither one of us expected any of this.
I really didn't. I didn't think that this stream
And I don't
would
think
actually.
where we ended is where we started.
This is not actually how I thought it was going to be, but it's real. So
It's probably
it is
one
what
of
it is.
the most, I would love to say,
I'm
honest
happy.
conversations.
Yeah.
That him and I have had in a really long time without actually just like being 5 minutes in and
I was like
then not speaking to each other.
working some
And
shit through, like two adults trying to work some shit through. Because we got
but
some
vodka
issues.
makes me a bitch, guys.
Because we do. We got some issues.
But there's
we're
love
trying to
there,
work through it.
and that's again why 3 out of the 5 of us are in therapy, and I mean the other 2 of us should probably be too. And I have been honest with counselors and doctors for the kids and being like, you know what, we are actually not necessarily in a 100% like mental health good household. This is my trauma. This is his trauma. Yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, trying to figure it out for all of us.
That's advice of fucking humanity right there. Just need to figure it out, man.
Get a therapist. Like, you know what? I brought 2 of the 3 kids to a therapist last week, and literally she was like, even people who don't necessarily have like mental health issues, like sometimes it's just good to have that person who doesn't know anybody from Adam and Eve, and like you're a sounding board. Like, there you go. And that's literally what it is. And at this point, yeah, the rest of us, besides the 3 of us, you know, the 2 adults, like we do, we need definitely better coping skills. And we're not necessarily going to get those on our own. So, you know, that's what health insurance is for. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about hijacking.
Fuck
But I
that
think
shit.
it was a good hijack.
Yes, it was. It was a fucking excellent. Fuck yeah. Peace.
Peace.
Love you.
Yeah, me too. What the world needs now is love, sweet love.